Okay, everyone. I'm here to give a video on the thoughts I have of the WWE2K15 DLC, which finally came out today, but yet we still don't know the full roster. Isn't that something? You release all the DLC stuff, but yet not the full roster. Oh well. So here are my thoughts on this. First of all, obviously you got now the first thing about this is the stuff included in the actual season pass, which is the accelerator at $1.99. That's basically so you can unlock everything. Then you have our 3 2K showcases. Our first one is 2K Showcase One More Match. All three of the 2K Showcase retail for $9.99 or $24.99 if you buy the season pass, plus you get paid exclusively. Of course, that's a story focused on the Christian Randy Orton feud from 2011. Not a good one, so I don't know why it's here. But it apparently has playable superstars Christian, Randy Orton, Edge, Mark Henry, and Sheamus. Now, I'm guessing this makes Christian and Edge DLC. I'm going to guess that Orton, Mark Henry, and Sheamus are attires, but they could be alternate models. That wouldn't surprise me at all. So, and you got the arenas of the SmackDown 2011, Over the Limit 2011, Extreme Rules 2011, and Capital Punishment 2011. That's a small, nice little pack, but Christian and Edge, nice to have them know they're in the game. 2K Showcase Hall of Pain also retails for $9.99. Story focusing on Mark Henry's top matches. Well, that's a surprise, isn't it? That's a surprise. Mark Henry gets something to himself. Anyway, the superstars including this pack are Mark Henry, The Big Show, Kane, both the Usos, Sheamus, Great Khali, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, and Ryback. So again, like the last one, I'm assuming that everyone but Khali is probably in attire, since they're already on the disc. So, but again, having 3 versions of Mark Henry would be really stupid. Since it's all based in 2011, so it would really just be a second one you wouldn't need, and all that. I guess it's the way to get the second Mark Henry and all that if you don't download all 3 of these 2K showcases. The third 2K showcase, which is probably the thing that makes the season pass the single best thing to do, in my opinion anyway, and that is the Path of the Warrior, which retails for $9.99, which I would probably be 3 or 4 pounds, I'm guessing, overseas. I don't really know. I'd have to Google that. But it's a story that focuses on the Ultimate Warrior. Well, that's all well and good, actually. Listen to all the stuff in here. This by far has the most DLC content in it, just alone, because playable Hall of Famers, so still superstars, where our Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, so this is how the PS3 people get Hulk Hogan. Andre the Giant, Sergeant Slaughter, the Honky Tonk Man, Rick Rude, the Macho King Randy Savage, Colonel Mustafa or the Iron Sheik, The Undertaker, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. It also gives you access to ring announcer Howard Finkel. I don't know what the point of that is. That seems rather pointless, doesn't it? I mean, how would they at all use Howard Finkel as DLC? Also gives you access to managers Jimmy Hart, Bobby Heenan, Paul Bearer, Sherry, Sid Justice, and General Adnan. Now, if I am not mistaken, Sid Justice did not start managing anybody until WrestleMania 11 in 1995 when he was the bodyguard of Shawn Michaels. So, how is he a manager in this case? Who did he manage at all that would play out during the Path of the Warrior here? I don't understand that. I know he was a referee at SummerSlam 91 when Hogan and Warrior took on Triangle of Terror. And General Adnan was in that match, so if they do that match and they do it properly, they'd have Adnan in there and he'd become playable maybe for that one match, or I don't know. Then we get arenas of WrestleMania 6, 7, 12, SummerSlam from 1988, 1990, and 1991, Saturday Night's Main Event 24, and Madison Square Garden for the first time. Wow. There's like 26 things of content right in that thing alone. So, yeah. And just, that's all the season pass stuff that's included. There are also 3 packs that are not included with the DLC. They are the WCW pack, which retails at $7.99, but if you have the season pass, you, I believe, get a 20 or 25% discount on these 3 packs. The WCW pack features Fit Finlay, Lord Steven Regal, Bam Bam Bigelow, Diamond Dallas Page, and Lex Luger. I almost said Lex Luger there for a minute, but it's Lex Luger. Okay, that's somewhat of an interesting pack, actually. I'm not going to complain about that pack. I'll give my individual thought on that later. Then we have the NXT Arrival Pack for $6.99, not included the Season Pass, but again, I believe you will get a discount if you have the Season Pass. It includes playable superstars JBL, Adam Rose, both members of the Ascension, Connor and Victor, and Five Finger Emma. Yes, I'm not going to let that joke go. So that's a unique NXT pack. And then there's a new moves pack for $3.99, again not included the season pass, but again you have the discount. If you had the season pass, you get this at a discount. They include 30 new moves, including a new version of Sister Abigail, which is performed in the corner by Bray Wyatt, and multiple gut wrenches that have made popular by Cesaro. So this is the largest amount of DLC content we have ever had here. So the season pass alone stuff is worth $24.99 because of all the stuff you get with the Path of the Warrior. That's just amazing about all that stuff. The WCW pack could have been better, honestly. I would have taken out Finlay and Regal and added guys like Goldberg and people like that to it. Just because you want to thank people who are associated with WCW for this. So I would have taken out Finlay, Regal, and Bigelow and replaced them with, I don't know. I would have probably, I definitely replaced them with Goldberg. I'd replace them with Goldberg, and probably 2 of the 4 Horsemen. Original 4 Horsemen, like Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard or something like that. But the NXT pack I'm fine with, minus JBL, because you could really just put him on the main roster. And the new moves are fine, but we only know what, like, a few of them are. Last year we knew all the moves. But I have figured up that if they give you a 20 or 25% discount, if they give you a 25, whatever discount is, the WCW pack would only run you about $1.50. The NXT Arrival pack would only cost you about $1.30, and the new move pack would cost you about 50 cents with the season pass discount, which I believe you get if you, I believe you get the discount on all of this if you purchase the season pass. So, very good DLC here. I'm going to get all the DLC. I am buying the season pass, so I get all that stuff. I'll get that for free after I pay the $24.99. So you're actually saving $7 on how much all that DLC is individually because all that. And with the discounts, it would only combined without the season pass discount be, let's see, 8, 7, and 4. 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 4, and an additional $19 without the discount for the remaining DLC. So you're looking at a game that's going to run you with $60 for the physical disc, $30 for the 2K showcase stuff that is obviously the season pass stuff, So that's 90 plus an additional 19 for the other stuff. So without the season pass, you're looking at well over $100 for this game. But with the season pass, you're actually saving money, so it drop it. I think they should include all of this in the season pass like they did last year. But and they still might. We don't know. But they definitely see. But if it all was included, I would say all this is a good deal for $24.99. But since I don't know if it's all included, I can't say that. But I will say that the season pass stuff is good for $24.99 because of, you know, not just Paige, who it's more of all the legends you get if you're really old school. So that was a real quick vid on my thoughts of this. When they ever release the full roster, I will give you a video on that. Till then, I can't do that. So if you like the video, hit the like button down there, hit the subscribe button down there, and if you want to, hit the comments down there, and thanks for watching. Bye.